Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 277. We are 277 episodes deep in Talk for Glory. We are 24 hours away from Friday Night SmackDown. I think like 20 or 30 minutes away from TNA. 2-3 days removed off of Monday Night Raw. 24 hours removed off of AEW. Look, all these shows are great, but only one thing matters. We are about a month and some change, some days, some weeks into the best of the Super Juniors, but now we are 24 hours away from these semifinals of the best of the Super Juniors. And you guys already hear the fire, the passion, the mana, the chills in my voice. You guys already know that I'm excited to talk about this. And just like in the beginning of these predictions, I couldn't do it alone. So today, right now, it's not Sunday, so it's not BTBC. Maybe in the next 20 or 30 minutes, it might be TNA. But as of right now, guys, welcome back. Tommy, best of the Super Juniors.
It feels good to be back, chat. It feels good to be back on another episode with your lovely host, Enigma. I'm super excited to talk about the best of Super Juniors, man. It was a great tournament. Wow, hello, Lee. It was a great tournament. I'm just super excited to get into it. This might be one of the ones for the history books, to be honest with you.
Honestly, we're here talking about the semifinals and potentially the finals. The Final Four is crazy. Like, it's so crazy. But before we even talk about that, what is your favorite best of the Super Juniors match so far?
So, I'm going to be honest with you. I know Walter, Nick Wayne, they sold the show yesterday. Or what day was it? A couple days ago? Yesterday? Whatever it was. But I'm going to be honest. My match of the night, it's still match of the tournament. It's still a Nick Wayne match. Okay, I have two. It's still it's a Nick. One of them is a Nick Wayne match. And it's Nick Wayne when he went against Jun Kasai. I think that's how you say it.
Yes.
Jun Kasai. That was fucking insane. And then I'm going to also throw in this one as an honorable mention because I was surprised to see him go this route. It's another Jun Kasai match. But it was him and our handsome Ichiban sweet boy Vegeta, man. That shit was interesting.
That really was.
It was interesting, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think Kosei had it in him. That's why I like the match so much because he showed me some shit I don't think I've seen from him at least.
Honestly, I think like my favorite best of the Super Junior matches. So first one is probably Teton versus Nick Wayne.
That was another good one. Oh my
Taiji Shimori versus El Desperado.
Oh yeah, that's.
Kushida versus El Desperado. Akira Francesco versus Jun Kasai.
Who did he wrestle his last night? Who did he wrestle last night?
Jun Kasai wrestled. Damn, who did he wrestle this last night? I think it was Taguchi.
Okay. Then it was a different night.
But like honestly, like Jun Kasai some way somehow turned at least like 80% of best Super Juniors into best of deathmatch wrestling.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think he cared about winning the tournament.
I just think he cared just to make this thing a giant deathmatch show.
Yeah, he just wanted to change up the tournament a little bit, give us something we ain't never seen in the tournament before. And I'm gonna be honest, he did that.
I expected like maybe 1-2 like deathmatch spots, and I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna do them against like one against Akira and probably one against Watto, and then after that he's gonna wrestle like an actual junior heavyweight. No. Every Jun Kasai match, you wrestled under Jun Kasai rules, and I loved it.
Yeah, I love it. I think I love it when you have two completely different wrestlers getting in the ring, and I think I love noticing which one kind of I don't want to say like surrenders to the other's wrestling style, but like
compliments.
Yeah, if that makes sense. And I feel like again, Jun has surprised. To be honest, almost every match he had in this tournament was like, wow, this guy's good. Or, wow, look at that spot. Or, oh my God, did he just put a bunch of skewers in someone's head? Like, every match, there's something you can take from that match. Every single one.
Someone that was underrated to me in Best Super Juniors was, two. I don't know how to say his first name, so I'm sorry, but last name Sasaki.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's like if House of Torture was a style of wrestling, he knows how to do it right.
Actually, yeah. Yes. I agree with that one. He had some moments in there for sure.
Like low blowing people, and honestly, pulling out a giant taser is kind of crazy, but that got to pop out of me.
Facts. That was I wasn't expecting to see a taser. wasn't expecting to see a taser.
So off guard, but then I love how commentators like, yeah, Dick Togo taught him. It's like, no wonder he cheats. Dick Togo taught him.
Yep, it all makes sense now.
And then another person is Hyo. Honestly, very wild, very zany, very unorthodox. I did not know what to expect out of every single Hyo match.
Yeah, that's true. I know this wasn't a segment of yours, but I'm gonna be honest. I told you this on Discord, but you know I'm not a fan of a show necessarily.
Yeah.
No, it's Yo.
Yeah. We're not fans of Yo.
But I'm gonna be honest. That he had me paying attention, and it's crazy. It wasn't because of wrestling. It was because I wanted to know what he was wearing in his next match. Which is so crazy.
He was like the drippiest of the Super Juniors.
I'm just saying, if that was an award, I think he got that one at least, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing I like about Yo. Like right after Punky 3K and Chaos disbanded, he dived headfirst into Seth Rollins' wardrobe, and he just like decides to drip out every match. I respect that.
Yes, which I'm gonna be honest, that does a lot depending on who you are, man. That actually it adds to it. But nah, as far as wrestling goes, Nick Wayne, I'm sorry that you did not make it to the next round.
And neither did Akira Francesco. I really needed him to. Damn it. But let's talk about who has, and what a shock it is to see who has entered the Final Four. This is the first time I've seen this, I believe. A faction versus faction member. It is TMDK versus TMDK. But this time it is not about kneeling. It is about winning. Do the mighty don't win? Do the mighty don't lose? It is the Sniper of the Sky, the Limb Reaper, one half of Ichiban Sweet Boys, Robbie Eagles versus the other member of TMDK, the other half of Ichiban Sweet Boys. These guys are former Junior Tag Champs, former Junior Tag League winners. Kosei Fujita, the Japanese young punk, the youngest Best of Super Juniors winner.
It's actually really cool. He's the youngest, right?
Yes.
It's super cool that he actually made it to defend his title, basically, you know. So I am happy he's in there because he gets to defend it, like legitimately defend it. So
like he's in there.
Yeah, he's in there. And I don't know if anyone was out there saying it, but you know, being the youngest to do anything, sometimes it comes with, well, can you do it again? Was it a fluke? Well, guess what? He's back. He's back
to the finals. But come Sunday, will he be in the finals?
That's the question.
Yeah, I've never thought about this. I've never had to ask the question of who's the Shawn Michaels and who's the Marty Jannetty. And the Ichiban Sweet Boy pairing, honestly, I don't think there's a Marty Jannetty here. I think they're both Shawn Michaels. But when you ask me, hey, who's a better wrestler between Kosei Fujita and Robbie Eagles? Kosei is a part of the Young Lions system, and Robbie Eagles is a veteran in the game. And I think I think wisdom and experience beats youth in this situation. I think Robbie Eagles beats Kosei Fujita, and he's probably going to head on to the finals.
I like that. I see where you're coming from because I mean, Robbie doesn't have one of these, does he? He doesn't have one.
He has never won a Best of Super Juniors.
I could definitely see a situation where, I mean, obviously, in kayfabe, Kosei is gonna give him his all, right? But I think it would be almost kind of like wrestling romantic if Robbie Eagles beat his faction mate to finally get to the finals to hopefully win his first one. That would be huge. That would be huge.
Maybe. And like it's not like this is going to damage Kosei, because in my eyes, I think Kosei is amazing. I think New Japan has taken the right steps when they're like, okay, let's focus on the future. There are many wrestlers that people like to talk about, like the Yota Tsujis, like the Yu Uemuras, like the Bolton Olegs, like the Shota Uminos. But when it comes to junior heavyweights, we do talk about the Akiras, we do talk about the Nick Waynes, we talk about the Kosei Fujitas.
Yep.
I think as great as it is to look towards the future, I also think it is important to look towards the now. And as of this moment, Kosei has shown that last year he was close, but no, not last year. Wait, was it? He won last year, right?
Yeah, he won. Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was 2 years ago. He showed that, yes, he can be a best of the Super Juniors, but he did not show that he can be a junior heavyweight champion. Now, Robbie Eagles, on the other hand, has shown the other way around. He has never won best of the Super Juniors, but he is a former IWGP junior heavyweight champion. And like I've said for the likes of El Desperado and Taiji Shimori, and there's probably many more out there, that you can be a former IWGP junior heavyweight champion. You can be a former IWGP junior heavyweight tag team champion. But to be the complete junior, the perfect junior heavyweight, you need the best of the Super Juniors trophy.
Yes. That's like one of those things. I'm going to bring up sports. But like everybody talks about who's the GOAT and all this stuff and how do you even enter the GOAT conversation. You have to win a championship, right?
Yes.
It's the same thing for the Super Juniors. I agree with the Enigma here. I feel like you got to have all. You have to have a tournament. You got to have the belt. Shoot, I want to be mad. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to add a tag run in there. You got to have a tag run too, to be honest. To me.
Yeah, the Junior Grand Slam.
Exactly. You got to be a Junior Grand Slam, bro. Got to. So, Robbie, I feel like this is all he's missing. He's been a single champion. This is
all he's missing. He has won Junior Tag League with Kosei, and he's won the Junior title, and he's won the Junior Tag titles.
So, yeah, he just needs this.
All right, so it looks like we're both in agreement on Robbie Eagles.
Yeah, I'm actually cheering for him. Yeah, I'm cheering for him.
Next is honestly the most unorthodox, unpredictable semifinals I think we can talk about. Honestly, Master Wato versus Yo.
I'm gonna be honest. Yo heard us. He listened to the podcast before the tournament started, Enigma. He said, "Oh, Enigma and Tommy aren't as high on me in this tournament. Watch this." That's exactly what he said.
He did say that. He said, "I was a finalist, damn it."
Exactly. He definitely. I'm gonna be honest. He's not my MVP, but for I guess you can call him most improved. Definitely, yes. Yo, bro. Definitely.
Yo definitely is most improved as someone that just kind of just waited for Tag League for him, because I always decide, Tag League's this season. That's kind of his speed. Honestly, there are times I question why he's in best with Super Juniors, but it's moments like these. It's moments where he hits the finals, where he hits the semifinals, where I just go, wow. Yeah. I understand it now. I see it now. I understand it.
I completely agree. He surprised me.
But I also want to say the same thing about Wato, as I'm not the biggest fan of Wato. I actually have never been a fan of Wato because I never understood the hype. Congratulations, he can do the spiral tap. But I never thought he belonged in the list of the names of the Ishimoris and the Hiromus and the Despis and hell, even the Robbie Eagles. I always said that Wato is a great junior heavyweight with a horrible starting. He is in great condition. He is in great shape. He can do it all. but you have to face the Despies and the Hiromus and the hell. I'll even throw it in there. You even have to throw in the TJPs. You even have to throw in the Ishimoris. You even have to throw in the Dokis.
Yeah. Doki had a surprising rise too, and I feel like his Doki rise, Loki. If you want to think about it this way, Loki jumped ahead of Master Wato's rise. If you want to think about it that way,
exactly. Like, that dude just.
So yeah, no, you're right.
Like Wato has the power. He has the capability of putting his name in the list of the greats, of the greatest and best Super Juniors winners, and the greatest junior heavyweights out there in New Japan right now. But I think when you look at both these guys, it's potential versus potential. It is the biggest what if in semifinals history. What if this is a match that breaks the glass? What if this creates main event Wato? What if this creates main event Yo?
I hope so. I hope that's what I'm here for. I really, really hope so. Because, like, I have no other reasons not to be a fan of those two particular guys, Master Wato and Yo, other than they don't. I'll be honest, before this tournament, because I'm not gonna lie, a few Yo matches, I was lit. I'm not gonna lie, and there was a few Wato matches that I was absolutely lit for. So I'm gonna be honest, this tournament has definitely changed my mind about him, at least for the time being, as of right now. You know, so. And shout out to Lee. Thank you, Lee, for supporting.
Shout out Lee, guys. Biggest Drew McIntyre fan I know. Honestly, I want to say Wato can get one more chance at redemption because he's had so many setbacks.
Injury. I feel like so many injuries. Yeah.
So many injuries have set back Wato. And when he comes back, the main event scene is so full, there's no space for him.
Yeah, but you said it before.
Yo, who is constantly fighting from down under. There's a certain point in wrestling when you just get tired of certain people winning certain things. Like, I'm sure people were tired when Ric Flair won the world title 16 times. I'm sure people have been tired that Roman Reigns has won the world title and has done what he's done with it. I'm sure there's people in TNA that have been tired that not before Mike Santana. When Trick Williams had the belt.
Yep.
I am tired now to see Yo in the tag division. I am cheering for Yo, not in hopes to become the best of the Super Juniors, but to show me that you don't need Show, to show me you don't need Roppongi 3K, to show me you don't need Chaos, to show me you are a star, a single star.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts. So, like I said, so far, they have, for me at least, they're passing my test. Next time a Yo or Master Wato match is on, I'm gonna tune in just to see what's going on. I'm not gonna lie. At least right now. At least right now.
Like that is literally where my mind is at when it comes to Yo versus Master Wato. And yeah, I got Yo winning this, but my God, this is gonna cut it close. This is coming down to the wire.
I think this is where we disagree then, Enigma.
All right.
I think I'm gonna go with Master Wato here, man. I think the last thing you said about him, how the setbacks, the injuries. I think Tanahashi knows that, and I think Mr. Tanahashi's like, you know what, Wato, you're healthy now. You're putting on great matches now. I'm gonna put you over now. You know, so that's the way I'm going. That's the way I'm going.
Honestly, if you're right and he makes it to the finals, the only way Wato can win is literally by hitting a spiral tap. Like, he has to hit 2.
I wouldn't be mad. Do all the spiral taps you need, Wato. I'm cheering for you, man.
So before, we move on to the finals and all that, who is, Tommy, yours, in your opinion, who is the MVP of the Super Juniors?
Yeah, all right. This is a good question. This is a great question. Most would think I'm gonna just say Ishimori, but I'm not. I'm actually gonna go with the deathmatch Super Junior, Jun Kasai. Only again, when he was on my screen, every time I had to not saying I wasn't paying attention to everyone else's matches, but I had to double pay attention because I'm like, oh, he's going to do something stupidly dumb. Like he's gonna, like I just every time he was on my screen, I had to like watch a little more close, just because I knew something crazy was gonna happen. Or maybe I got to the point after watching him a couple times, like, oh no, now I'm expecting something crazy, something that I haven't seen in the Super Juniors. And just because he brought something different to the tournament, I'm going with him.
Honestly, I should be calling this man the highlight of the Super Juniors. But for me, I am going to go with representing Unbound Co. Robbie X. He is my MVP of the Super Juniors.
Okay.
That dude is just wow. He is unforgettable. Every single Robbie match, whether it be win, lose, draw, quick, long, just Robbie X, not once did he miss out. Robbie X legit balled out from bell start to bell end. And honestly, if it's not the best of the Super Juniors, give me more Robbie X matches. I don't even need it for the title. More singles Robbie's matches is all I really need. Robbie X showed out in this tournament. He didn't make it, but he definitely made sure you didn't forget him.
Facts. And I'm gonna be honest, Enigma, I love that we picked people that didn't make it to the semifinals. I think that's a fair award because these guys have a chance to win obviously a much bigger award. So I like that we gave the MVP to guys that didn't make it to the next round.
Now, before we start talking about like finals and the end game, let's do some last minute fantasy booking. And this one's gonna go a little different. It's not gonna go who in the Super Juniors would you add? So you're not replacing Wato with Ishimori or Robbie with Kosei. So how this is gonna go is pick 4 junior heavyweights, X division, cruiserweights, 4 guys that you could see in these guys' position, and then who takes the trophy.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. 2 right off the bat. Javon and Leon. That's 2. They gotta be there. I don't want them facing off each other. Spoiler alert. That's probably gonna be my final. But those 2 for sure. Let me think. Before, I'm not a fan of this Blackheart gimmick, but before all that shit he was doing, Leo Rush. He can still wrestle. Leo Rush. So that's 3. Let me think. One more. Shit. This is tough. Oh, nope. It's not. Not anymore. I'm going to go with my TNA young boy. And I think you told me that I've said his name last year before.
Yes.
But
there's a case of art.
I just love him, and I want him to get pushed. He's back from injury. I just want everything for him. The dude got pink hair. I mean,
that is cool. That is pretty cool.
But so I think that's my 4. I'm going Leon, Javon, Casey Navarro, and who was my last?
Leo Rush.
Yes, Leo Blackheart. Yes. And then so the matchup is gonna be I'm gonna go Leon and Javon. No, Leon and Leo. And then Javon. Do I like that matchup? Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Leon. Yeah, Leon and Leo. Javon and KC. Javon wins. Leon wins, and we finally get that full dream match with no interruptions, no interferences, just straight up one-on-one action. I'm gonna give him 30 minutes. And I'm gonna go ahead and just because he signed a TNA, I'm putting over Leon.
Oh, dude, that's beautiful. Maybe he goes to WWE, maybe he goes to AEW, maybe he goes to New Japan, but I genuinely need Leon in a best of Super Juniors.
Yeah, facts.
I think my 4 would go. So first from New Japan, I'm putting in Robbie X.
Okay.
So from New Japan, I'm putting in Robbie X. From AEW, I am putting in Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
And then, what's that?
Okay, I like that. I like Sammy Guevara actually a lot.
Okay, cars passing by. All right, so Robbie X, Sammy Guevara.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Yeah, because I've always liked him. Mustafa Ali.
Oh, valid. Yes.
And then I would put in from WWE Johnny Gargano.
I like that too. He's doing nothing in WWE right now, so
So
the
let's
best
put him in the Super Junior.
Exactly. That's perfect. That's perfect.
So I would have it so it would be Mustafa versus Sammy and Johnny versus Robbie X, where Mustafa beats Sammy and Johnny beats Robbie. So the finals would be Johnny Gargano versus Mustafa Ali.
Oh.
And just by the wire, just last second, the final mistake made, I would have Mustafa Ali be my best of the Super Juniors winner.
I love it. I love it. And I don't even think you realized, but we ended the show with 2 TNA winners. I fucking love it. Let's go.
I think that means something, guys. TNA, New Japan, something out. Moore's junior heavyweights.
Come on now. Come on now. And Ali can have the TNA International Championship on his waist while he winning that. Oh, that just looks beautiful. Oh, man.
He's international champion. Come on, Japan's right there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm surprised he hasn't been to Japan yet. I'm going to have to talk to him. I'm going to call him. Don't worry about it.
Hopefully that changes. But now let's finally talk about the finals. But before that, Tommy, thank you so much for being here. I have enjoyed whenever you're here, man. Eventually, I'll have to step on to BTBC as, the sands of time are running down and we're already in June. And I think you're going to need me around December.
Oh, yes. I'm about to say I've been talking to Russell Spot. We're figuring out the perfect time to bring you on. But trust me, it is actually going to be very soon. So just stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. But yes, the rest of the year is on. Don't forget to vote. I don't know if y'all voted. I don't know if Talk for Glory has voted yet, but
in the descriptions, let us know who you guys think have been like the best matches, the best superstars for BTBC. Links are in the bio. And then remember, guys, to go listen to BTBC every Sunday. Or Talk for Glory doesn't have a set day. Just so BTBC has Sundays.
That's love. I appreciate it.
Now, before all that, you guys already know that because it sounds like we're about to hit the main event, that only means one thing to come up, and that is the socials, guys. Make sure you guys follow the socials going up in 3, 2, bam. Make sure you guys always follow Young Smoove TFG on his Twitter, Enigma_before_ on my Twitter. Smoove A1, that is his Twitch. Enigma_before_ is my Twitch. Our third guest, Young Tachi at XO Young Tachi XO Young Tachi 98 XO on his Twitch. And then if you guys are gamers, add us all on Xbox. Enigma B4, Smoove A1, and Young Tachi 98. And remember, guys, Talk for Glory isn't just here on YouTube, but we're also on Spotify. We're also on Apple Podcasts. Wherever there is a podcast, wherever there is wrestling, there is Talk for Glory. And make sure you guys always join the Talk for Glory Discord as we have discussions. There are links in there to vote, and there's just many crossovers. But now we are here to talk about the finals of the Super Juniors.
Yes, it is. It is time.
So I had said my finals is Robbie and Yo, and you have said your finals is Robbie and Watto.
Yes. No, I'm. Oh yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah. I do. It sucks that you'll have to lose because he's been showing out. But yeah, I do want Robbie to get there. So yeah. So sorry, Yo.
All right. So your final winner is Robbie Eagles. Is our best of the Super Juniors 33 winner.
That's what I'm going with. I think Robbie needs it. Like I said, he needs that to be in the conversation. What's the best? If that's what he wants to be, which I'm sure, because who doesn't? He needs that. He needs this trophy. He needs it. And I think I'm gonna be honest. I think he hasn't slowed down really in terms of in-ring work.
He really hasn't.
He's just as great as ever. This is literally all he needs, bro. Not saying he's the GOAT, but I mean,
like he's no like
exactly.
When you talk about junior heavyweights, Robbie Eagles will be in the talks.
That's what I'm saying. Because what flaw does he necessarily would have after he gets this trophy? Be honest, you know. So just think about it. Just think about that.
There ain't nothing left. So for me, when it comes down to Yo versus Robbie Eagles, is this the match that finally makes Yo the single star that I know that he can be, that I believe that he can be, that shows that he doesn't need show, that shows that he has moved up, that he has moved past chaos and everything? He's not winning.
Wow. Wow.
I know. I'm really good at doing that, but
you got me.
But this is going to be the match to make me go, yeah, Yo's a single star. He does tag league for fun, but 9 out of 10 times he's a single star, and this is the match that'll make him a single star. But this is going to be the match that makes Robbie Eagles the best of the Super Juniors.
Love it.
So come Sunday, come the review, we will be talking, hopefully, about Robbie Eagles, the best of the Super Juniors. And who knows, maybe that puts his foot in the door for Superstar of the Year, or puts him on a bracket for Wrestler of the Year.
Hey, who knows? I'm going to be honest. This is a benchmark, and at least the way I do rankings, this is a benchmark. So,
yes, again, it is well, actually, no, it's not the first. It is the second tournament for New Japan, and honestly, it is the most impactful when it comes to list making. Because I think it is easier to pick out 3, 4, 5 heavyweights from G1. But when it comes to best of Super Juniors, I think like the best we can always do is like maybe 1 or 2.
And that's another thing. It adds to at least the Super Juniors history in the BTBC's tournament. It adds a prestige to that, because it's literally, to me, to be honest, I think it's only been El Desperado. Him not winning, yes, he had a great showing, but him not winning may actually
the top 6.
Yeah, it might hinder him a lot. You know, who knows? And especially depending on how they do when they have the title match, how that goes. Like, this holds a lot of weight for that tournament. I'm telling you.
It really does. There's so many variables. There's so many factors. Hell, even making it this far, I think, for me personally, I think with TMDK making it to the semifinals, I think this pushes the envelope just a little bit when it comes to talking about even factions of the year.
For sure, because you got the faction success. Each individual person in the faction, while they're in the faction, the success they had that year in the faction does matter. So yes, Robbie Eagles is doing wonders for TMDK. Even Kosei doing wonders for TMDK right now. Like, if the tournament ended tomorrow, it would be completely wrong for TMDK not to be in one of the teams for faction of the year. Correct. Yeah, it would be wrong. It would be absolutely wrong. It would actually be bad for the tournament's history. Like, it would be wrong. That's how good. Yeah.
Because who knows? Maybe, again, the mighty don't kneel, but the mighty sure do win, because one way or another, a member of TMDK will be in the finals. We just so happen to agree that it will be the sniper of the sky, Robbie Eagles.
Yep, and that's major.
But I believe that was everything. So again, Tommy, thank you so much for joining me here on the Best of the Super Juniors Final 4 predictions. And it has been so much fun, from talking about junior heavyweights, fantasy booking, TMDK, future listings. Again, we're in June, so I know these next 6 months feel far away, but every single decision, every single win, every single loss is going to be taken into accountability. And it's going to either be shown here on Talk for Glory, it's going to be shown on BTBC when we talk about the listings, when we talk about the rankings, and who's going to have the fighting chance. And I think when it comes to New Japan, the junior heavyweights is where they get their footing on that list.
Yes. Fact. That is a fact.
But before I close this out, guys, Tommy, where can the viewers, the listeners, find you?
You can find me on Sunday, every Sunday, around 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the WrestleSpot YouTube channel for BTBC. You can follow my solo socials. I'm actually on Threads a lot now, chat. You can find me on Threads at Tommy's Media. It's literally the same thing as my Twitch. You can also find me on Twitter still. I'm not tweeting too much because, again, Threads have taken my time. But on Twitter, I am still Tommy BTBC. I'm probably going to change that here in the next week or so they can match, but that's where you can find
me. All right, guys. Make sure you guys go follow Tommy. Make sure you guys go follow the WrestleSpot podcast. Make sure you guys tune in every Sunday for them. But also make sure you guys tune in this Sunday for the best of the Super Juniors review.
Yep. Hey, am I pulling double duty? Hey.
Oh no, I don't think I'm having you on for review.
Oh, that's fine. It's okay.
But it's kind of a tradition at this one that if I have you on Best of Super Juniors, I basically got to have you on for G1.
Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna be there. And chat, I am trying my absolute hardest. If life can stop lifing, I'm going to Chicago. I will be there. July 11th.
The opening night of the G1.
Yes, let's go. Let's do it. I am stoked. Super excited. That's a whole nother video in itself.
That's a whole different man. That's gonna be a whole hour discussion.
Man, am I excited.
Again, this was the best of the Super Juniors Final Four predictions. Make sure you guys follow Tommy. Make sure you guys follow Talk for Glory. Make sure you guys follow all the socials that have been pinned down, linked down. But you guys already know how I close this out. I hope you guys stay safe. Have a great day and or night, because time zones are weird. We got people that are watching this 5 hours ahead of us. Try not to take wrestling that seriously. It's not that deep. Touch some grass, play some video games, make a hobby. Don't stalk wrestlers.
Please don't.
But yeah, again, stay safe, have a great day and or night. And most importantly, guys, please don't forget this. Enjoy wrestling.